Hello, welcome to Old Nerd Watches Westerns. This is episode 8. This time I watched The Wild Bunch, a Sam Peckinpah film. I'd never seen this before. I've, of course, always heard of it. It's a very famous Western, and I'd never gotten around to it. There's a lot of Westerns that I've never gotten around to, and that's why I'm making these videos. And this is one of them. I found this DVD, of course, at a thrift store someplace for a couple bucks maybe. The only problem with it is somebody cut through the UPC code. I don't know why they do that. Like why would you like they put a knife through it? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it's still in pretty good shape. It's a 2-disc special edition. We've got the feature film, and it's the original director's cut. And then disc 2 with a bunch of bonus features. And those are there's 3 documentaries. There's additional scenes, deleted scenes. There's another simple adventure story, Sam Peckinpah, Mexico, and the Wild Bunch, a documentary film by Nick Redman. So there's about a 20-minute, I think, chunk out of this documentary that's on here. Disc 1 has some commentary, and a Sam Peckinpah trailer gallery. So got some good stuff on it. It's got a heck of a cast. You've got William Holden, Ernest Borgnine, Robert Ryan, Warren Oates, Ben Johnson. It's a really good cast. Movie is really violent. Came out in 68, I think? Came out in 1968 and did really well. Sam Peckinpah got started in the 50s on Western television shows, according to some of these documentaries on here. He got started just directing random episodes of The Rifleman and a few other the old Western TV shows, and worked his way up and got a feature film in 1960 that was a low budget, and it did okay. I can't remember the name of it. Then he did another. Then he did so well that he got another one immediately the year after, which was also a low budget film, but it was called Ride the High Country. And it had Randolph Scott in it and Joel McCrea as 2 aging gunfighters. And I guess that movie did exceptionally well. And then that movie did so well, a low-budget movie, and it did so well that Sam Peckinpah was given a big budget for his next film, and it starred Charlton Heston. What the heck was the name of that one? Major Dundee? I think so. And that one did really bad at the box office. Didn't do well, and then Sam Peckinpah kind of got a little bit blacklisted for a couple years, and then he came back with this movie, The Wild Bunch, in 1968. About 3 years after about a 3-year span of no activity, no work, he came back with this and just blew the doors off of the box office. The critics, everybody loved this movie, and it kind of heralded a new violent, gritty Western versus the older Technicolor, like the Rio Bravo that I watched a couple of videos ago. The older Technicolor singing cowboy type Westerns that were a little bit more family friendly, I guess. This is definitely not a family friendly movie. It's a story of I guess the Sam Peckinpah thing was he grew up on a ranch in California, and he was born in the 1920s. So he saw the old ways, the old West he was born just in time to see the old Wild West dying and the new modern era taking over for that. And I guess a lot of his movies kind of reflect that. And The Wild Bunch seems to be that way. It's all these older aging cowboys. Not really cowboys, more like bandits, really. They start off this film robbing a post office, and they're cold-blooded killers, really. And but it's I think this takes place in like 1918. I believe it takes place right around the Mexican Revolution, maybe. They end up in Mexico and like helping with the Mexican Revolution in a way, and they're just older, aging bandits, and they realize that they've kind of come to the end of the line. They're never going to have families. They're never going to have any kind of a life other than the life that they've lived. And they decide to go out in a blaze of glory, standing up for something. And it's one of their gang members who's been captured by the Mexican army that they decide they're gonna go out in a blaze of glory, rescuing him, and that's what they do. And it's like I said, this movie is a lot of gunfights and a lot of blood. That you could tell that squibs were new. If anybody knows what a squib is, that's in a movie when you see the blood explode after somebody is shot, the blood explode out of their chest or out of their back or whatever. That's a squib. It's a special effect, a prop that is basically a balloon that launches a bunch of fake blood out. Lots of squibs in this, lots of blood. Very good movie, excellent movie. Highly recommended from me, from the old nerd. I would say if you can find this, I'm sure it's streaming someplace. I don't know where. But I would check Tubi maybe, but some places got it for sure. And of course, if you're like me and you like physical media, then you can probably find this special edition 2-disc DVD someplace at a thrift store or a Salvation Army or a Goodwill for very cheap, and have a very nice physical media copy of the movie to watch whenever you want and study all the cool bonus features to get all the inside scoop on the movie. It's got a lot of fans, apparently. People really love this movie. My buddy Jonesy said that this is one of his favorites. He's a what his grandfather used to call the Westerns, horse shit and gunsmoke, and he's a big fan of the Westerns, and this is one of his favorites. People love this movie, and I can't believe I've never watched it before, but I finally remedied that, and here we are. So, anybody knows any good, juicy details or trivia, tidbits of info on this movie, please comment that with them down below. I'd love to hear about it. Otherwise, stick around for more movie, physical media, comic book related videos. I'm always putting them out. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.